You're listening to the Weekend Special with Carissa Cupido on Good Hope FM, Cape Town's original. Taking a look at this week's heat.
And they definitely are on absolute fire, 25 after 4 o'clock. And we get into this week's heat. I think I've hyped it up enough since the start of the show today. And we've just got 5 special men in studio with me. It's been a while since we've definitely come through with this week's heat. And let me tell you, it was definitely worth the wait. Because today we not only have someone, but we've got a group bringing nothing but the joy. Please help me in giving them a warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Joy! Woo woo! Thank you guys so much for being here. It's so great to even have some great company in studio. How are you doing?
We are good. Thanks for asking. And how are you?
No, I am so good. Even better to have you here. We've got a couple of people in studio we've got to get through. Ntukozo's here. We've also got Melokuhle. We've got Spelele. We've got Pelelani as well as Sanele, right?
Yes.
All 5 of you. A couple of you have mics, though. Not everybody's going to get a chance to talk, but that's all right. We're going to focus on Pele as well as Doozy to talk about your journey from KZN to the world. It's going to be a very exciting one. But I need you to tell me something. There's something in the water in Durban. There just is. I don't know what you guys are drinking out there. I know that you are just right of Durban, but you're close enough. You've got so many greats that have come from Durban in particular. You've got Nasty C. You've got Black Coffee. I mean, you've got the likes of Shekinah, one of my favorite people ever. You've got Black Coffee and our most recent superstars, of course, The Joy. What's going down in Durban?
I guess we are all blessed.
Good answer. So tell me, growing up, right, what was that life like for you? I know you grew up in Hammersdale, if I'm not mistaken. Hammersdale?
Yes.
I come from Hammersdale.
How was that experience from that, now looking back, going, in just 6 years, so much has happened?
Well, growing up in Hammersdale hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been that hard too.
Okay.
So the township is a small township. It's got a lot of crime rates, a lot of bad things, but then there's also good things because there are a lot of kids there are talented. So we do a lot of things using our talent to avoid crime and bad things. So growing up in Hammersdale, I guess it's influenced us a lot into making more music so that we can avoid doing crime, drugs use, and other things.
Yeah, I get you. You kind of have to stay distracted so that you don't end up on the streets and become a statistic. I completely understand that lifestyle, and I'm so glad that you guys chose music, or shall I say music chose you? I don't even know which way it goes, right? I know that all of you met in high school. You were part of the school choir. Tell me the story of how The Joy came about.
The Joy was a part of a gospel school choir. Well, there is this activity called cultural activity in KZN. So high schools compete using music, poetry, Zulu dance, etc. So we were part of the choir. It happened that one day we arrived early during the rehearsal, just the 5 of us. So we jumped into a song, and the song was something that I can't even explain using my words.
Sure.
So we decided to create the group. We didn't have the name The Joy when we created the group. We were just singing. So we posted the clips on socials. Judging from the comments of the people, they're saying that our music makes them happy. So we decided to create the name of the Joy of the group, The Joy.
That makes sense. Keep it simple, keep it sweet, keep it to the point, bringing joy to the world. That's really what it's about. So you guys didn't have a name, but you just knew that you needed to be together. But you were friends before, or you became friends over time?
Yes, me and Doza and Makas, we are neighbors. And Doozy and Spelele, like their brotherhood.
Okay. Have there been any fights ever since in the last 6 years? Or have you guys been chill? The laugh tells me everything I need to know.
We always argue.
Yeah.
But in every argument we have, we make sure that it doesn't affects our work.
Keeping the main thing. I love that. Well, I'm going to play this little something because I think this moment had the world stop for a moment and gave us all goosebumps just watching and listening to this goodness. Woo!
Lento yokuxabana njalo lento ingiphula umoya
my goodness. And that's just a snippet of the goodness that you, of course, brought to the Coachella stage with Miss Doja Cat that happened earlier this year. What was that experience like for you?
Hey.
Are you still in a dream? Like, you still having a pinch me moment? This actually happened, guys. This actually
Yeah, we
happened.
still can't believe
James.
it happened.
Sure. How beautiful. How did the connection come about? Did she hit you guys up?
Yeah, she sent her team to talk with our manager. Yeah, and our manager then told us we couldn't believe the news at first. But when they showed us proof that we are really going to the States to sing with Doja Cat, we were very excited. But the other thing is that my brothers, they didn't know who Doja Cat was until I showed them her Instagram page.
I'm embarrassed for you guys. How dare you not know who Doja Cat is? I've personally been a fan of her since even before she was famous. Like, I've been following her journey for so many years. So there are lots of people that never knew her before, like this year even. And I'm just like, you guys have been living in the dark, man. And then when you introduced the music, did they like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when I introduced them to her music, they really liked her, and she's very talented.
I mean, she's South African. Of course she's talented. Come on.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Talented.
There's something, I told you, in Durban in particular in the water, but there's something about South Africans that nobody else has it in the rest of the world, right? You can put
Yeah.
you guys on stage and not to compare, but you know what I'm saying? There have been other people that also shared stages with the likes of Doja, and they just don't. They just don't step up to the plate. So you guys had 3 songs with her that you created on the re-release of like the deluxe version of her album.
Yeah.
How was that? Did you share the studio space with her, or did you just send through different parts of the song?
Well, the song were recorded remotely. She sent the song while we were in SA before the Coachella thing. Yeah, so we recorded the songs here in Durban, and then we sent them back to her.
Okay. And did you get her feedback? Did she say, it's perfect, it's so good?
Obviously.
Obviously she did. Acknowledge Me was one of them. Shoot Show is another one, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk through the album that you released this month, that you blessed us with, the self-named album, self-titled album called The Joy. 11 songs. How did that come about?
So, in the past few weeks, we've released an album called The Joy. We recorded the album last year in London. So, recording an album, we were just doing one take. We were recording same time. There was no cuts. There was
Wow.
no break. So
One take wonders.
yeah, just one take only.
Oh my goodness. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
I'm still wrapping my head around that. Yes.
Yeah, to recording one take to us, it was easy because we really enjoyed more when we are performing. So we decided like to do a live album because we are feeling better when like we are delivering a message by singing.
Wow. And the message is heard. Let me tell you that message of joy that you bring, it's so beautiful and definitely encourages so many people the world over. I mean, I saw the performance that you even did on the Jennifer Hudson show, and she even lost her mind. I saw you guys singing backstage together. That is so mind-blowing. I'm sure that you have so many moments where you look around like, yo, is this my life? Like, is this actually my life? So you recorded the album in a church in London, right?
Yes.
And it's a cappella for those of you who don't know. So it's just your vocals.
Just
No guitar, no
instrument,
drumiana,
instrument,
like
no
none of that.
instruments.
Nah,
Just a
just
cappella.
our voices.
Oh my goodness. Your voices are your instruments,
Yes,
essentially.
yes.
Isn't that so beautiful? Well, I don't want you to go too soon, and I'm hoping that before you do leave the joy, that you will leave some joy with our Good FM audience and maybe surely sing like a
We'll
little
drop
20 seconds
some
or
fire
30
here.
seconds. Are you willing to do that for us?
Why not?
Yes.
Okay. Well, without further ado, it is this week's heat. They're bringing nothing but exactly that on the show. It's called the Weekend Special, and this is The Joy, and they're going to perform a cappella, something beautiful for you to enjoy.
Oh, ngithanda wena.
Ngithanda wena, sandwa sami
Ngifuna wena.
Ngifuna wena, sandwa sami Ngithanda wena, sandwa sami Ashubaliwa
Oh, ngithanda ngithanda wena
Ngithanda wena sandwa sami yo. Ngifuna wena sandwa sami yo. Ngithanda wena sandwa sami yo. Ashubariwa
ngithanda wena
Ngithanda wena sandwa sami yo. Ngifuna wena sandwa sami yo. Ngithanda wena sandwa sami yo. Ashubariwa Ashubariwa Ashubariwa
ngithanda wena
Ngithanda wena sandwa sami yo. Ngifuna wena sandwa sami yo. Ngithanda wena sandwa sami yo. Ashubariwa
Come on. Are you joking? Oh my goodness. If you've just tuned into the weekend special on Good Hope FM, that was The Joy. Please tell me, where can people just obsess over you and follow you on social media?
We are available on Instagram as The Joy Official Music, also on TikTok, The Joy Official Music, Facebook, it's The Joy, and they're available on emails at savvy@blakemajor.co.za.
Oh, I love it. If you want to book them, Sevi is the girl that you got to hit up to make sure that they just bring joy to your life. What's next for The Joy? I know that you've just dropped an album. Are you doing tours? Are we seeing you more in Cape Town, Joburg, Durban, the rest of the world?
You should definitely expect a world tour. And some features there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that all you're giving us
with
today?
International superstars
and
South African superstars.
Can you maybe let us know who it is?
Ooh,
Give us an
stay tuned.
idea.
Just stay tuned.
The joy. It's all right. Because you gave us such a beautiful performance today, I'll allow it for now.